Hey, Jen, I'm getting ready to send you a text.
Okay.
Let me know when you get it.
Okay.
Okay, it should have gone through.
Give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, you should get it. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, about how we're supposed to be going live on Thursday, talking to people with our book club and posture-related stuff and shoulders, neck, shoulders, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. We're supposed to be talking about poor posture and how we can...
Oh,
hey, everybody.
hold on, let me fix my posture.
Yeah, exactly. So now that we've talked about bad posture, we're in good posture. So anyway, welcome, Stretching Your Life. It's Thursday morning, and we have Scout in the background here just taking a snooze. He wasn't real interested in helping out this morning, but he is our sport in the background. So anyway, welcome back. We're so happy to have you. We're excited about talking about Chapter 4 with neck and shoulder pain. We're going to have Cal Milton and Tom Larson come in a little bit and talk a little bit about how they help their patients and all the things they give their patients to do at home in regards to neck and shoulder pain. So I want to first talk about posture and awareness, okay? The body will always follow the position of the head. Awareness and key point number 1. So if you have a really forward head, what's going to happen is your shoulders are going to roll and you're going to have a lot of posterior or neck pain or even headaches and a lot of tension between the shoulders. So remember, the body always follows the head. This lovely piece of equipment on this person here weighs anywhere from 13 to 15 pounds. That's the average weight of what we call the cranium or the head. So being in perfect posture really helps support the cervical spine. So what that means is if we consider this perfect posture, Jen is 90-degree flexion at the hip, 90-degree flexion at the knees, and her head and chin are positioned just like I was trying to take a string and make her a little bit taller while she was seated. So if I had her suspended from the ceiling by the string in the center of her head, this is what perfect posture would look like.
Not a noose.
Right. Not a noose, just a string. So if she goes back in her normal posture, which, by the way, is going to feel more comfortable to everybody at home when we start to practice what proper posture looks like, because this is how we've trained our brain and our body to do, right? So once we get back into this normal and perfect posture, it's going to feel a little bit weird, but we really encourage you to stick with it and practice it on a normal and regular basis. For every 1 inch forward that Jen falls out of perfect posture, she's going to apply 10 additional pounds of pressure to her cervical spine. So we have a kind of a saying that in today's world with technology, everyone's walking around with a 40-pound head. And what that means is her shoulders are going to be really rolled forward and her head is going to be pushed more in a forward position from texting. So now her neck and cervical spine has 30 to 40 pounds additional pressure on the spine due to the head in a forward position. That in and of itself can cause tremendous strain to the back of the cranium. I'm sure all you guys get tension headaches or headaches. You might sometimes feel the pain go all the way up your neck and then sit in the back of the skull. That's typically what that comes from, as long as there's nothing structural involved there. So stay tuned. We're going to come back in just a few minutes and we're going to show you some exercises to help combat this pain.
Hey guys, this is Cal Milton from C3 Capital Chiropractic Center. Wanted to follow up with some of the information, some of the valuable information that Kim and Jen then were giving you, and just to go through a little workup for what I do with my patients in terms of addressing their neck and shoulder issues that they're feeling. We're all feeling a little stressed out right now. So if you're at home and you've been sitting at the computer for a long time, or you're just feeling stressed and you need to relax, some of the things I like to do with my patients is have them sit up really tall, nice and strong, elongate through the top of the head. We'll just relax forward and let the head fall, let the chin fall to the chest. And we're just gonna do some gentle rocking. So what we're doing here is trying to open up the neck joints and also the upper back joints, and just to create some mobility in that lower neck and upper back. You can also apply a little bit of pressure to the head and neck, real gentle here, just doing gentle rocking motions to open that area up. Another thing we like to do, sitting up nice and tall, is to do like a modified cat-cow. We'll actually open up the chest, stretch the chest muscles out, and push through the spine, trying to make it come out the chest. And then we'll reverse that, push back, trying to push our chest out backwards, pushing out through that upper and middle back region, and pushing out through the upper and middle chest. Back and forth. We like to do all these stretches about 10 or 15 seconds, just trying to get some mobility in the spine and the upper back and neck. Another thing I like to do is just have my patients just sit up nice and tall and really engage the muscles between the shoulder blades, trying to pinch the shoulder blades together. If you could imagine trying to pinch like a penny between your shoulder blades. And we'll hold this for 10 or 15 seconds. Again, stretches out the chest, activates the back muscles, and gets some mobility in your spine. Another thing which I love to do is to have my patients keep a little exercise tube around. Okay, what we like to do here is wrap it around and do some reverse flies or some opening of the chest and strengthening the back muscles. Try to keep your head and neck neutral, making sure that you're not jutting forward or activating the upper trapezius muscles where you're raising up and engaging those. So nice and relaxed, feel the squeeze between the shoulder blades, feel your upper back mobility, feel the stress relieve out of your neck and shoulders. Thanks, y'all take care, and we'll be in touch and have some follow-up videos. Take care, bye-bye.
Tom Larson with my man Morgan. What's up? Physical therapy tech extraordinaire, Esquire, University of Florida graduate. Talking today about our go-to moves for our neck and shoulder patients. Typically these patients have this rounded shoulder, forward head type posture, and they wonder why I'm having neck pain. It's like, really? I don't know.
It's pretty obvious to me.
Pretty obvious. Pec minor in the front causes major troubles for these patients. Pec minor attaching to the shoulder blade and kind of pulls the shoulder blade onto a bad position. It's where we'll hold some stress at times when we're nervous, anxious. If we have bad diaphragm breathing problems, we'll breathe with that and cause it to be overactive, along with our trap muscle, hold a lot of stress right there. So we use this lacrosse ball for self massage work in the clinic, and Morgan's going to go ahead and demonstrate how we would do such.
Place this ball into the pec, near the shoulder, into that pec minor. I'm going to place against the wall and roll it up, down, side to side, all up into that muscle.
90 seconds is kind of an ideal time frame, upwards of 3 to 5 minutes. Starting off at 3 to 5 minutes just because we're not sure how the tissue is going to respond, but we do know we get some good responses after about 90 seconds. So about 90 seconds to 3 to 5 minutes there, and then we're going to hit the other spot in that upper trap and leaning forward and mashing in there. North, south, east, west circles. Just don't go off the edge and smash your shoulder into the wall.
Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed Cal and Tom's presentation for at-home care for neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to follow up and just show you a few stretches here that we do here in the clinic when we work with people. And this is what we call assisted active stretching. So this is a 2-second stretch. The person being stretched is going to be the person employing the work, and I'm going to gently be assisting the person 1 degree at a time through motion. Each of these stretches, when you do these at home, these can be done 5 to 8 to 10 repetitions based on how tight you are and based on how much pain you have. So we're going to just start. I'm only going to go through 1 or 2 reps of each of these stretches to give you guys an idea of how to help each other at home. We're going to start with the chest muscles first, because the chest and the neck or the shoulders rather, the shoulders and the neck work together. So in order for the neck to have free area and free range of motion to move properly, we start with the shoulders first. So we're going to start with the chest stretch. Jen's arms are going to be out front. Again, she's employing the work. I'm gently assisting from behind. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and back to a starting position. We're going to do 1 more and move on here. So, okay, chest stretch number 1. Number 2, I'm going to have her tuck her chin slightly. Her arms are going to be by her sides. She's going to reach back, and I'm gently going to assist. This targets the front of the shoulder or the bicep tendon. So come on back, Jen. Last one here. Perfect. So again, guys, 5, 8 to 10 repetitions of these stretches. Third one here, her arms are going to be out front. Her chin is still going to be tucked. As she brings her arms back, she's going to rotate her arms, thumbs down, and gently, I'm going to step out of the way because she's pretty flexible here. We always come back to start. This works the front of the shoulder in compliance with the chest, okay?
Kim, why can't I just give you a hug?
There you go. Okay, secondly, the back of the shoulder. She's going to lift her arm up. I'm going to gently place my hand at the elbow, and we're going to come across. Again, 2 seconds. Jen is doing all the work, and I'm just simply assisting. And I'm also helping to keep her left shoulder down because she likes to bring that shoulder up towards her ear. So she's aware that she needs to keep it down, and I'm just helping her. We'll go to the right side here. Again, guys, gentle pressure. We're only trying to move the body 1 degree at a time in compliance of what Jen's body can do. Okay, we don't force tissue to move. Gentle persuasion. Tricep. The arm is coming up. She's going to bend at the elbow. I'm going to gently assist, keeping her arm as close to the ear as possible of her head. Okay, not a lot of pressure here. Come to the other side. There you go. Okay, now it's time to move on to some assisted neck stretches. Remember, shoulders first. Not always, but it always allows the neck to move a little bit better once we get the shoulders opened up. So we're going to start here with cervical flexion, and what that means is we're going to have Jen slightly tuck her chin, and actively she's going to take her chin towards her chest, and I'm going to gently assist on the back of the head for 2 seconds, and then allow her to come back up. So she's going to tuck her chin, take her chin down, and once again assist for 2 seconds. The most important thing you guys can remember on this stretch is making sure that a slight tuck of the chin occurs before we take you through flexion, okay? Secondly, in good posture, we've been talking a lot about that today, so I'm going to make sure she's in perfect posture. I'm going to have her take her left ear to her left shoulder. I'm going to gently place my hand on her right shoulder. I'm going to once again assist for 2 seconds. Remember, guys, I'm letting her do all the work. I'm just gently helping. Okay? And we're going to do both sides. We don't want Jen to walk in circles, so it's always important to be balanced and stretch both sides of the body under any circumstance. Okay? So lateral flexion, or ear to shoulder, we call it. Next, we're going to take her head. We're going to rotate it 45 degrees. So her nose is going to be pointed over her left breast. She's going to take her nose down, and I'm gently going to assist. 2 seconds. Okay? So her head is turned 45 degrees. Point of reference would be the nose is pointing over her breast. So we're now moving to the right side, chin down. Okay. And again, 2 seconds, gentle motion here. Okay. I'm going to take her back to neutral, get her back in good posture. This time I'm going to have her rotate her head 45 degrees where her nose is pointed over her right breast. And this time we're going to take her ear towards the left breast. Okay. So we have you rotated in 45 degrees, and then we're going 45 degrees anterior or towards the front of the body. And we're going to change sides. So 45 degrees, nose over the left breast and ear to the right breast. Okay. And I'm going to move myself out. Normally we wouldn't assist this way, but I want you to see the motion, okay? All right, we start her back in neutral. Now we're going to work rotation. This is the movement that we all have been lacking because they allow us to drive easier, and we don't have to turn around and look where we're going because of backup cameras. So this stretch is incredibly important for anybody who's got nerve pain that shoots down the shoulders or kind of resides in the neck a little bit. This stretch is very, very, very valuable. So I'm going to have Jen in good posture here, turn and look over her left shoulder, and I'm gently going to assist. Now, as she rotates through motion, her eyes are going to be completely aware of where she's going. Whenever you watch where you're going, you look further. So again, she's doing all the work. She's watching where she goes, and I'm gently assisting. Okay? And again, I'm moving my position a little bit here out of the way of the camera so you can actually see the motion. Normally, I would always be here at the side, protecting both sides of the head through motion. 2 seconds, gentle assist. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed what we had to offer today with some active isolated stretching, the assisted section here of the neck and shoulder pain.
I know I did.
Jen got a lot out of that. Of course, I did too. I always love to get my hands on people. And Scout clearly
Doesn't really care.
doesn't really care at this point. I think he's sleeping harder now than he was earlier. But we had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed what Tom and Cal had to say. We're all going to get back together as we go through, as mentioned before, we're going to go through each chapter. We're going to isolate different areas of the body and try to help just bring some longevity and life and some fun into the house while we're all kind of being sequestered with each other. Also, we would like to just invite you to go back to the website, stretchingyourlife.com. We're going to offer you a free download of the upper body stretches in the self mode. So what that means is these videos are going to teach you and show you all the stretches we did assisted, but how to do them on your own at home. We didn't have time here at the clinic today to run through all that, but we're going to offer you a free download of the video. So you just go to stretchingyourlife.com. The video will be there right there on the homepage. Download it for free. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. We're here to answer any questions or get back to you with any kind of issues. We'll address them individually, however we need to do that so we can get you some proper help at home. Feel free to give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter. We're going to be posting this on all these platforms and just hopefully trying to engage as many people out there as we possibly can. So remember, folks, stretching is critically important because it increases blood flow. When you increase blood flow, it increases oxygen. What's very important about the neck and shoulder stuff, outside of what we've already talked about, is getting as much oxygen as possible to the brain. Add a little humor to that, add some love and laughter, because those things help boost the immune system. And right now there's a lot of stress occurring in the world, and we want to try to just bring fun things to you at home to kind of give you something to laugh and smile about. We appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned. We're going to be back. Have fun, stay safe, God bless, and live with passion.
Toodles!
See ya.